Hey, Trailblazers. Welcome back to another wild ride through history. Today, we're strapping in and hitting the road to the 1850s, an era so tense you could cut the air with a butter knife. Seriously, the United States was like a dysfunctional family road trip, arguing over which way to go, with North and South bickering in the back seat. So let's dive in and see how things went so wrong they teetered on the edge of a civil war. Picture this. It's 1850. California just rolled up, all gold-rushed and ready to join the Union. But here's the catch. Would it be a free state or a slave state? The North and South were already eyeing each other like boxers before a title fight. Enter Henry Clay, aka the Great Compromiser, with the Compromise of 1850, a bundle of laws designed to keep everyone semi-happy. The deal? California became a free state, but the South got a stricter Fugitive Slave Act. This law forced Northerners to return escaped slaves or face legal consequences. Spoiler alert, people in the North were not thrilled about playing bounty hunter. It was like trying to stick a band-aid on a volcano. Good luck with that. Fast forward to 1857 and meet Dred Scott, an enslaved man with one of the most famous court cases in U.S. history. He argued, "Hey, I lived in a free state for years. Shouldn't that make me free?" Logical, right? Well, the Supreme Court thought otherwise. In a decision that sent shockwaves through the nation, they ruled that Dred Scott wasn't free, that African Americans weren't even citizens, and get this, Congress couldn't ban slavery in any territory. It was like pouring gasoline on an already smoldering fire. Northern abolitionists were outraged, while Southerners were basically high-fiving. The message was clear. The divide was getting deeper than the Grand Canyon. Now let's talk about John Brown, an abolitionist with zero chill. In 1859, he hatched a plan to raid the federal armory at Harpers Ferry, Virginia. His goal? Arm enslaved people and start a rebellion to end slavery. Bold? Definitely. Successful? Not so much. The raid failed and Brown was captured, tried for treason and executed. But here's the twist. While Southerners saw him as a terrorist, many Northerners called him a martyr. His death became a rallying cry for abolitionists, cranking up the tension to 11. By 1860, the United States was like a ticking time bomb. The North was becoming more industrial and anti-slavery, while the South doubled down on cotton and its peculiar institution. Both sides were pointing fingers, blaming each other for everything from economic woes to moral decay. The press fueled the flames, with newspapers taking sides like it was a Twitter feud. And politicians? They were more divided than ever. It was clear that compromise wasn't going to cut it anymore. So, Trailblazers, here's the big question. If you were alive in the 1850s, which side would you be on? Could you have found a way to cool the tensions, or would you have been swept up in the rising storm? Until next time, keep asking questions, keep exploring, and remember, history isn't just about the past, it's about learning how we got here. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one making history. See you next week, Trailblazers.